Patrick Corbin will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, like a lot of guys, Matty, Patrick Corbin all the way back from Tommy John surgery. From the left side, good fastball, 93 to 95. Little overhand curveball. Will throw an occasional slider. His best off-speed pitch might be the straight changeup. He needs to use all four pitches. You'll know if he's on early, getting a lot of swings and misses on that fastball down in the zone.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he will cruise into second base as he starts things out tonight with a double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Stepping in now, Dale Tomlinson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
No one out with a runner at second. Three and 0 now. .30 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Three and two, full count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's hitting over 400. Now hold on, I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Willie Mays, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and one strike. Lifted into center field. On the move is Pollard. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Jake Taylor. Back on Wednesday, it was a 1-for-5 performance for him. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, number 22, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Taylor is off at first with 2 away. And another snap throw to the bag. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Cleveland's out in front, 1-0. Nathan Massey steps on the rubber today for his first major league start. Dan, what do you got on him?
Well, I think the big key, Matt, is just going to be able to control the butterflies. You can only make your first start one time, and a lot of emotions, a lot of things are going through your mind when you're taking your warm-up pitches. Hopefully he can settle down, control that heartbeat, and as they say, breathe in, breathe out, and try to enjoy the first big league experience. Well, he's going to be fun to watch. He almost always is. He's proven to be one of the more dominant arms in all of baseball, and you can bet this opposing lineup is not too excited about having to face him. More often than not, he shuts teams down, so that's kind of what I expect from him in this one.
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. So a full count now. Yasmani Tomas will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Left side, but well fouled. The payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 1-0. Striding in for the Indians, number 22. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday.
First baseman, number 22.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get back in safely. Into the box, Lee Van Dyke, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. don't want to forget about him. 0-1 count and the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 1-1 home. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Larson.
Standing in now, Donnie Larson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-0, here it is. 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here it is, the 3-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner's back. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball four.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Striding into the box, Roger Doran. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-0 home. On a rope to the second baseman.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at third baseman Jake Lamb. Everybody's going to focus on the offense, and rightfully so. This guy absolutely mashes. But he's an adequate defender over at the hot corner. And be on the lookout for him to make a big play today.
The pitcher, Nathan Mossy, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. But this is foul for the first strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number 15.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, number 15. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. Van Dyke on third. Larson on at second with 2 down. So 1-1. Now one hit fouled over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2. This is line to left. Tomas is there and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Indians forced to settle for 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Indians on top 2-0. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. A.J. Pollock looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Mossy has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. Wow. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. The pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Mossy is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
There's no doubt about it, man. I think they're looking for a shot in the arm. If this guy can produce the same kind of results early on like he did through his minor league career, I don't see any reason why he can't be a very important part of this starting rotation.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in a wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a fastball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. His fastball taken high for a ball.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
We got 3-2.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Mays has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dale Tomlinson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, center fielder, Willie Mays.
Digging in to try it again. Willie Mays earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Jake Taylor.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jake Taylor. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Here it comes, the 3-0. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Pollock at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Here's Chris Owings now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Leading out for
Not
the
much
Diamondbacks
going on offensively
The
so far
shortstop.
for these guys. 6
Chris
up, 6 down. We'll see if the
Owings.
bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Mossy makes his debut here as a September call-up amidst much anticipation. And assuming he lives up to the expectations, he could turn into a big piece of this rotation going forward.
Well, listen, this is the much-anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road. But that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
Doran scoops it up, and a long throw across the diamond gets him. That's a nice play.
Batting 8th, catcher, Chris Iannetta.
So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in now the catcher, Chris Iannetta. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Into the box now, Patrick Corbin. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Indians 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Striding in once again, number 22. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now here's the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Ready for another chance? Lee Van Dyke. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one. Pulled toward right center field. Pollard arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Donnie Larson.
Now at the plate, Donnie Larson. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Peralta. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
In now, Roger Doran, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Now the 1-0 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Popped high in the air. Goldschmidt is there. And that retires the side. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Up next for Arizona, David Peralta comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike two.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Misses, ball two. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Stepping in now, Yasmani Tomas. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. It's 2 balls and a strike to Yasmani Tomas. Now the 2-1 It's in there for strike number 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Fouled away. Too high. Ball 3.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Tomas is retired. 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. They trail things here 2-0. Into the box now, the Indians pitcher, Nathan Mossy. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
The 1-2. Fouled off. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you could put the ball in play, your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
First offering on its way. Up around the face. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Their own pitcher is
Now
absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Standing in now, Dale Tomlinson, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One 1-0 count. Here it is. Here's a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Looped out toward third. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
Up next for Cleveland, center fielder Willie Mays.
Ready for another shot now. Willie Mays. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses. Ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Into the box now, Jake Taylor, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball.
1-1.
Now will step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. From the stretch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Now the 2-1. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Mays at second with 2 down. Another 2-2 offering hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Peralta, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Indians lead it 3-0. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Baseman, Jake Lamb.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Standing in, Brandon Drury. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The shortstop, number 16, Chris Owings.
Ready now, Chris Owings. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
A pause and the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight
8.
changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Two out with the man at first. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 3-0. Archie Bradley is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Archie Bradley.
Into the box, number 22, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus
Off
far.
for the Indians, first baseman, number 22.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Two-0 count. The pitch. It's the inside part of the zone for a strike. The 2-1 home. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher for the first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Now batting,
Boy, that's what Wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that one just missed outside.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Donnie Larson as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Roger Doran.
Stepping in now, Roger Doran, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. In the dirt. Goes to third with it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and two runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Second and third here, one man out. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Larson at second. Doran is over at first with one away. Hey. 2-2.
With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And this is off the glove of Iannetta. It gets away. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 15. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Digging in once again, Dale Tomlinson. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
2 down, runners at first and second. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Shoots this one over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Now batting, center fielder, Willie
digging in.
Mays.
Willie Mays. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
2 out, bases loaded. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
In these situations, I used to tell myself all the time, just get the runner in from third. It seemed to take the pressure off a little bit.
2-0 pitch on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Goldschmidt is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Indians 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Daniel Descalso is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Descalso.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Number 22 is there for it. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, David Peralta. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. 1-1 home. Fouled away. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Yasmani Tomas, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now. It's 3-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Jorge De La Rosa will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Jorge De La Rosa.
Ready for another chance, Jake
Leading off
Taylor.
for the Indians, catcher Jake Taylor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Missed with a breaking ball. Number 22 waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pollock has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, number 22.
Digging in once again, number 22. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Catches the strike zone as he tried to check his swing. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time.
Up next for Cleveland, left fielder, Lee Van Dyke.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lee Van Dyke. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed up a little high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. De La Rosa uses a split finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Here's another 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Mossy is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings, and as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Jake Lamb.
Into the box now, Jake Lamb, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and one to count to Jake Lamb. And he'll snap one over to first. And he's back in standing. Here's the 1-1 delivery to short. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing for Arizona. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ready for another shot now. Johnny Larson. He singled his last time up.
Johnny Larson.
First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Ready once again, Roger Doran. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Back up the middle. Owings to his left. He's there. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
In now, Nathan Mossy. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, number 15.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 15. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. Up around the face. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Doran stands at second with 2 gone. Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Digging in to try it again, Dale Tomlinson. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
There's a strike. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Just a bit low, ball 3. Willie Mays would be next. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Three and 1 with 2 on base is a tough spot for any pitcher. He didn't want to load the bases with a walk, and the hitter knew that more than anybody else. Well, he gave him something he could handle, and the next thing he knew, his opponent was circling the bases.
Now batting, the center fielder, Willie.
Stepping in now,
Mays.
Willie Mays, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is taken high above the zone.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And by the time he recovers, they'll have no play on him at first. It's an infield single.
Catcher, Jake Taylor.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Jake Taylor. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first, make it 9-0.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his second knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
Into the box, number 22, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Indians 9 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Brandon Drury will bat next.
Leading off
and
for
he'll
the
start out
Diamondbacks.
the bottom of the 8th inning.
Second baseman.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score
Drury.
any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 home is high and outside for a ball. 2-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Striding in once again, Chris Owings. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Drury gets his lead at first, nobody out. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball right down the line in left. Van Dyke has a read on it, and he hauls it down in the corner.
The catcher, number 8, Chris Iannetta.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Popped him up. Doran over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jorge De La Rosa.
Nick
Your
Ahmed
attention,
will look
please.
for some two-out magic
Pinch hitting for
here
the
as
pitcher,
he'll
De La
pinch hit
Rosa,
with two gone and a
number
runner
13,
at first.
Nick Ahmed.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Two out with the man at first. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two swinging. Ahmed is a guy some would regard as a defense first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, they've struggled
Now
offensively in this one so far,
right
but
fielder,
after that walk, they've got
David
runners at
Peralta.
first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, David Peralta. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We'll be right back at Chase Field in just a moment.
Your
Randall
attention,
Delgado
please.
enters now in a
Now
mop-up
pitching for
role
the
as he'll try to
Diamondbacks,
keep the deficit
number
right where it
48.
is.
Randall Delgado.
Stepping into the box, Lee Van
Leading off
Dyke.
for the
He'll be
Indians,
charged with trying to
left
get
fielder,
on board, leading off the 9th.
Van Dyke.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late.
Ball.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Donnie Larson waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Tomas moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Donnie Larson.
Striding in for the Indians, Donnie Larson, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. Too high, 1-0.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Ball 3.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Drury gloves it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman, Roger Doran.
In now for Cleveland, Roger Doran. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Hit hard to the right. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. 2 out, nobody on. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-2 is outside for a ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Into the box now, the Indians pitcher, Nathan Mossy. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit high.
No, that's
And he
bad.
falls behind now, 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
The 2-2 popped him up. Goldschmidt moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Fouled away. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Looking to send him packing again. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. The 1-0 is off the plate, up and away.
2 balls, no strike.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off up for ball number 3. messing with Goldschmidt there as he'll take first on ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Sammy Rhodes enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Rhodes.
A.J. Pollock will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch. 0-1 the count. Goldschmidt, base runner at first with 1 out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Jake Lamb standing in now as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Arizona down to its last strike. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Cleveland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nathan Massey earns his first win of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street station.